Hi, come on a great day. You're watching JG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm gonna go over Disney Plus's new prices, including a price increase and a new ad-supported tier version. So yeah, let's go over that, as well as the new subscriber count and the type of ads you're gonna play and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be about this whole Disney Plus video, and I'm very excited to start. So yeah, let's get started. So on Thursday, there was a Disney investor call, which really focused on Disney Plus, and it was announced there that they would be increasing the price for Disney Plus. By how much? Well, the current price right now is at $7.99, which is not bad. It's actually pretty cheap compared to the other streaming services. However, now it will increase by $3 to $10.99, which is a pretty good increase for the ad-free version, which will now be known as Disney Plus Premium. Now, how much of an increase is this exactly? It was a 38% price hike, which is pretty good. That's a pretty high price hike. That's like 1/3 of the price hike increase. Yeah, that's a pretty nice big price hike for Disney Plus, for Disney themselves. And like I mentioned, it is going to be the ad-free version. And the reason why I added emphasis to this is because now they're adding an ad-supported tier, which is super interesting. Disney Plus has not had this tier, so it's a brand new tier, and it will be for $7.99 a month, which is pretty good. That's the current price for Disney Plus right now, $7.99 a month. Well, that's going to be the price for the ad-supported tier. So in case you don't want to pay any more money extra, then you can just buy the ad-supported tier and you'll stay the exact same price, which is really interesting. I think it's a kind of nice strategy that Disney kind of planned there, because I think that's a pretty nice strategy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, if you wonder how much ads is this version gonna have, well, I got that info for you. It's gonna have 4 minutes of ads per hour of content. So every hour it's gonna have 4 minutes, which is not bad. That's actually not that bad. I think 4 minutes of ads it's pretty good for like an hour of content. That's fine. I think I can live with that. I am very curious to see if it's going to be like in the middle of things, but it's going to be only at the start and that's it. I think it's going to make a huge difference. Also, I'm sorry for my hiccups, but I think it's going to make a huge difference if it's only at the start. I personally wouldn't mind that. Like, okay, I watch 4 minutes of ads, I'll be on my phone or something, and then boom, streaming, the actual streaming thing that I want to watch, okay, I'll watch it. But if it's like in the middle of the content, I think that would bother me very much. So let's see where it actually has them. Now, what type of ads are they going to give? Well, we're not really sure. We're guessing all types of things, except for no political ads. Disney said that they're not going to accept any political ads or alcoholic ads. They're not adding any alcoholic ads. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's going to be very kid friendly, but we still don't know what kind of ads they're going to add. I am very curious. I feel like they're going to add a bunch of toys ads and everything. I thought it would be pretty interesting. Now, they will also not add ads to the kids content. So anything that's animated basically wouldn't have ads, just because that's a huge part of the business that Disney Plus has, which is like babysitting, and if it has ads, it's gonna get a lot of kids away from the screens and everything. So yeah, for right now, that section of Disney Plus, the kids section, will not have any ads, which is super interesting. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. If you have kids that are watching stuff, don't worry, they're not gonna have ads. So yeah, that's what they have for the ad-supported version. Like, it's very cheap, like I said, $7.99, which is like basically $8. That's not bad. And the premium version, $10.99. Just keep that in mind. Now, these new changes of prices are gonna start on December 8th, and that keep your calendars marked, because you have to remember this date in case you don't want to get changed to the new, more expensive tier. Make sure to change back to the ad-supported tier. Keep that in mind. It's just very interesting that you don't want to get charged extra. So December 8th is the day that these new prices start. Now, the bundle prices will also have an increase with a bunch of different variations of bundles thanks to the new ad-supported versions. So yeah, let's start with the first version. And the first version is called the basic bundle, which is Disney Plus and Hulu both with ads at the price of $9.99, which is pretty cheap. It's less than the Disney Plus Premium, which is super interesting for two streaming services, Disney Plus and Hulu. It's just that they have ads. I mean, I personally wouldn't mind that. That's a pretty good price, personally. I think that $9.99 is a pretty good price. Another basic bundle is with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN, all with ads for $12.99, which is not bad either. It's almost the same price as Disney Plus Premium, but it has 3 streaming services. So in case you're into sports and you want ESPN, then that's the perfect version for you. If you're not into sports and you don't care about ESPN, then you can take the other basic plan with just Disney Plus and Hulu, which I think would be a lot better, and it is a way better value for your price. So yeah, I think that's really interesting. Now, they also have the legacy plan, or the legacy bundle, which is going to be Disney Plus with no ads, Hulu with ads, and ESPN Plus with ads. ESPN Plus always has ads, so that doesn't really matter. But Hulu with ads and Disney Plus with no ads. And this bundle will come at $14.99, which is pretty good for 3 streaming services and Disney Plus with no ads. That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good deal. Just remember that Disney Plus doesn't have ads for that bundle, which really helps that bundle. And then they had the premium bundle, which is Disney Plus with no ads, Hulu with no ads, and ESPN with ads, which, because like I mentioned, they always have ads, so it doesn't really matter, for $19.99, which is a lot more expensive than the other ones. But this is the same price as Netflix premium version, which is super interesting. The same price of Netflix Premium for 3 streaming services. That's not bad. They're really counter honoring like Netflix's prices. Besides these new prices, they also announced that Disney Plus has earned 14.4 million new subscribers this third quarter, which is a really, really good amount. 14.4 million subscribers just in this third quarter. That's really, really nice, being the 10 million projection forecast of subscribers that they thought they were going to add. So yeah, it beat it by a pretty good amount, and it has now reached a total of 152 million subscribers, and that's really, really strong. Netflix right now stands at 220.7 million subscribers, so that's not bad at all for Disney Plus, which has launched like 3 years now, perhaps. So yeah, it's not bad at all for 3 years, whereas Netflix has like over 10 years, I think, or 10 years. Like, it's really nice in competition. And also Disney Plus is gaining a lot more subscribers, whereas as Netflix right now is losing subscribers. I think last quarter it lost like 2.5 million, and then the last quarter it lost like 1 something million. So yeah, it's losing a lot of subscribers really fast, despite the fact that they release Stranger Things and all type of stuff. It's still losing subscribers. So yeah, it's very interesting. Whereas Disney Plus is really gaining subscribers. That's really, really interesting. It is clear that Obi-Wan definitely helped a lot the Disney Plus subscription, which is really interesting because it wasn't a huge show as I thought it would probably be, because it's Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. I thought it would be like a way bigger show, but there was not a huge amount of conversation that I expected. It was still a pretty good amount of conversation, but not a huge amount. However, it seems like it really helped the subscriber count, so that's really nice for Disney. I definitely expect an Obi-Wan season 2 with that case. And Ms. Marvel probably helped too, which is really interesting. Despite the fact that they didn't have a lot of viewership, I think the fact that it was a lot more diverse, it was able to bring in a bunch of different ethnicities that wouldn't otherwise subscribe to Disney Plus for Ms. Marvel, which I think was really interesting. I think that works pretty well. So maybe we might get the Ms. Marvel season 2. Perhaps, thanks to the subscribers that it's bringing in. Perhaps, I don't think it's a huge hit in America, but I think it might have been a huge hit in other countries with more ethnicities. So yeah, that would be super awesome if we get a Ms. Marvel 2. Please, fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's a really good show. It was honestly pretty good. Now, in total, all the Disney streaming services, which include Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus, have a combined total of subscriptions of 221.1 million subscribers, which is really, really good, beating Netflix's subscriber count, which is 220.7 million subscribers, which is really, really interesting. However, that is 3 streaming services against 1, so it's not really fair, but it's just interesting to see how Disney in total has more subscribers than Netflix. That is really interesting. However, despite that, Disney is only making 39% of the money that Netflix is making per subscriber, which is super interesting. 39% is a very low amount, not even 50%. That's really sad for Disney. I bet that hurts their wallet a lot, which is why they're making this Disney Plus and Hulu price increases. This is why, because Netflix is making so much more money, despite the fact that Disney has already passed them subscribers. Netflix is making so much more money just because their subscriptions cost so much, which is super, super interesting. So yeah, clearly Disney is going to increase their prices just to get more money, and hopefully they can start matching Netflix a little bit more in their in the amount that they're making per subscriber, which I think is what they want for sure. And I think it's a pretty good business model for Disney, and it's still surprisingly cheap compared to Netflix. Netflix is super expensive, so yeah, that's still pretty good for Disney Plus users. And lastly, they mentioned that Disney Plus will probably be profitable by 2024 according to their forecasts and analysts and everything. So that's interesting. Just that Disney Plus is not profitable yet. That is super, super interesting. I'm like, whoa, that's incredible. Clearly, all these shows are super, super expensive, which you can definitely tell. They're like $100-200 million. That's super expensive, but clearly they're definitely getting a bunch of subscriptions and everything, and I think their price hike is also going to help a lot. So yeah, they're hoping to be profitable by 2024, and they're forecasting that, and I think that's definitely going to be possible. Somewhere in the year 2024, they're going to be profitable, and I think that's going to be definitely going to happen, and I'm kind of excited for that, because then they can start making a lot more expensive content, and even more content, and I'm very excited for that. So yeah, that's my coverage for the new Disney Plus announcements, including the new price increase, the new bundles prices, and the ad-supported tier, as well as the new subscriber count, and why they're increasing the prices despite the fact that they're getting so many subscribers, all that type of stuff. That's my whole breakdown. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please leave a like. It would be very, very helpful. So please leave a like, as well as subscribe for more content on Disney Plus shows like Marvel, DC, DC the new Disney Plus, but I do cover DC, Star Wars, all type of stuff. Definitely subscribe for all the content that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. And tell me in the comments what you think about these price increases. Are you going to pay for the new ad-free version? Are you going to pay for the ad-supported tier? Are you going to buy any of these bundles? I'm very, very curious. And what show do you think caused the fact that Disney Plus had so much subscriptions this last quarter? I am very, very curious to know that down in the comments. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is Jay Entertainment, out.